Hello? Hello? Oh, it's just you. I thought it was someone trying to get me. So yeah, I'm glad you decided to come back. Always glad to have you here, buddy. This is where I'm at with the 8.6. I got everything prepped. Finished fitting this up finally. It's pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. A little too bright, but I don't want to change the focus. Yeah, you can see it's pretty tight. So this is where I went through. I made my incision point with the angle grinder to get it started, so it's a little bit larger. But yeah, you can see the comparison on that size there. But it's pretty well fit up now, so that's good. So today, I'm going to start tacking this up, and we're going to figure out how that goes. So I think I'm just going to set up my little action camera. It's not a GoPro. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to tack, and then I'm going to have an air nozzle in my hand, and then I'm going to immediately cool it. So the idea there is that it's going to keep the heat from spreading throughout the panel and warping it and all that stuff. So hopefully that works. But basically we're just tack, 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 tack all the way across. Just try to spread out the tacks, spread out the heat to try to keep the warping to a minimum. So we're going to see if that works, and go from there. So I'll catch you guys on the flip side. All right, guys. I did a lot of work on this old dog here, and we've made very good progress. I have everything. So you might have seen in the time lapse, I was using an air compressor, and I had an air nozzle in my hand, and I would do a tack, and then I'd hit it with the air, and that was to keep the heat from spreading. And also I had the heat on the voltage on the welder turned up, so that it was putting a lot of heat in at once rather than a lower heat, so it would put a little bit of heat for a longer period of time. Anyway, the idea is that the heat is more manageable and not traveling throughout the whole panel, and it came out pretty well. The one thing that I would note is the panel gaps. So here I had the tightest panel gaps up top, and then over here, if you remember, it was a little bit wider. So I think partially with the shape of the cut being an arc, and also with the size of the gaps, what would happen is that I would put heat into it, and then it would shrink, and then what would happen is that this panel and this panel, that this had room to travel, so it would shrink and kind of pull in and then pull in. So if you think of like a piece of paper, and if you have I can't do it with two hands, but imagine I have another hand over here. If you have a piece of paper and has a arc cut into it, and you pull those two pieces together, it's gonna crinkle in the middle. And that's what happened right here. So I can actually feel that there's a high right here, and then there's a high right here, and then it dipped right here. So my plan is, I still have a little bit of tacking to do to finish this up, but my head hurts and I'm tired, so I'm gonna leave, and I have to make this piece. So I'm gonna finish it up for right now, but my plan is that I'm gonna finish the tacking and then grind this down, and then come in. I have an access here with the little door vent here, and then I'm gonna take the door card off inside, and I should be able to get my hand wrapped around there to stick a dolly in, and then I'm just gonna try to hammer along this to help try to stretch this back out. I'm gonna see how that does. Hopefully it does something. If it doesn't do anything, I honestly am not that concerned with it that much, and I'm just gonna Bondo over it. But I'm gonna try to get it good to some degree and then come back to it. So that's the plan, guys. But I'm tired. I'm tired. I've been putting in a lot of work for you. For me, not for you. And I'm done. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Next time, this next weekend, the weather's supposed to be looking a little bit better. So maybe I'll do the steering rack. And I'm debating whether for my drift preparation, if I should attack this corner or just leave it as is. I'm kind of thinking about I just should leave it as is and not deal with that right now, just for the sake of time, because I still got to run fuel lines and mount things and get some other stuff squared away. So anyway, how do you like this camera right now? I'm filming on a new camera. It's an Osmo Action. Is it good? Do you like it? Let me know in the comments below. Another thing, you guys are not leaving enough comments. I need more comments. Okay? You guys gotta leave the comments, and be sure to like the video. For some reason, not enough of you guys are liking the video. I'm gonna need you to like that video. So smash that like button, guys, and look out for the next one. See ya.